are haunting this country. We cannot shake off those images. They keep recurring in our minds, Mr. Speaker. And you can imagine what is building up in Kenyans right now. What is shocking, Mr. Speaker, is that even after driving him 400 kilometers from Kisumu, he was not booked in the occurrence book, even as he lay in the cells. That in itself is a red flag that points at the intentions of the officers who arrested him. As we speak, police officers concerned have been indicted. What that means is that as much as they will not continue to carry out their duties, they will continue to earn half their salary. Mr. Speaker, that is dancing on the grave of that young man. We want those police officers implicated discontinued from police service immediately. We want them to take a plea. We want them to be charged. And the complainant, who is a DIG of police, we are very disappointed. We are embarrassed that you are so intolerant. Mr. Speaker, right now I am trending because I goofed, maybe, by politicizing the matter. I have been trolled, but I cannot fathom getting such anger to an extent of even trying to be vengeful with anyone who is trolling me, for example. Mr. Speaker, as a country, as my colleagues have said, we are treading very dangerously, and we want the president to take charge of this situation. He has committed time and again that he will protect the youth of this country and he will protect their future. We are watching. Mr. President, the country is watching. We want to see how you handle this matter because that is going to tell us a lot about you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Kajwang.
Mr. Speaker, Albert Omondi Ojwang comes from Kokwanyo Kakelo Ward in Kabondo Kasipul in Homa Bay County. People are shedding tears here. I am mourning someone from my county, someone from the county I represent. Mr. Speaker, I have buried too many young people following the Gen Z protests just 1 year ago. Mr. Speaker, I buried close to 7 young people who were killed. Some of them were discovered in quarries, extrajudicial killings, and enforced disappearances. Mr. Speaker, in the post-election violence, I buried close to 10 young people, again extrajudicial killings. Mr. Speaker, during the protest when Raila came back from the United States, I buried almost 10 people who were killed by the police. We have felt the pain. We have shed tears, Mr. Speaker. These must be brought to a close. The problem I have with Parliament today is that we are mourning like we have no hope. We are speaking here like bloggers are speaking out there. Parliament is the one that vetted the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Speaker. And as a result, the Inspector General of Police is answerable, is accountable to this House. Mr. Speaker, tomorrow, the Inspector General of Police should be here, must be here. This gentleman did not die. This gentleman was killed, Mr. Speaker. If you look at the definition of to be killed and to die, this gentleman was killed, murdered by the police, who are supposed to be the custodians and the safeguards of law and order in this country. Mr. Speaker, on 25th of June, we'll be marking the first anniversary of the Gen Z protest. I want to challenge Senator Cheriot and Senator Minority Leader. You brought a motion to this House last year in June. We said a lot of things. We said a lot of English. Let us mark the anniversary of 25th June in this Parliament. Because the other House, everyone ran away. We were the only ones who were here. Let us come back here, take stock of the things we said. We talked of extrajudicial killings. We talked of enforced disappearances. We talked of corruption. We talked of tribalism. What have we done about it? Mr. Speaker, this is a shameful act, and I send my condolences to the people of Kabondo, the people of Homa Bay, the entire nation, The Minister for Interior, under these circumstances, should have resigned, Mr. Speaker. In an organized society, the Inspector General, let us have them here in this Parliament tomorrow. Anything short of that, we will not be any better than any other member of the public who's complaining outside there. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Seki.
Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. I also want to bring my heartfelt condolences to the family of Albert Ojwang and the entire nation when we have a very sad day today. Honorable Speaker, it is true, we don't know where to start and we don't know what to say. Because if a young man, Ojwang, can die in a police cell with an excuse of committing suicide, and people would dare to say that, and we have a number of Kenyans who have died in the hands of police, Honorable Speaker, remembering the Angata Barikoi citizens who died in the hands of the police with a bullet. Just recently we had a number of members of the community of Majimoto in Narok again who died in the hands of police with bullets. Just recently, a day ago, in Nakuru, somebody was shot. Honorable Speaker, I think this one is becoming too much to Kenyans to bear this. We want, as most of our colleagues have said here, we want to demand, Honorable Speaker, the IG, whom I participated to his vetting, to his interviews in the Committee of National Security, we want him in this house. We want to demand him not later than tomorrow, so that we're able to ask him, because the responsibility stands and the buck stops at him. And the president should also take this, because everything is the commander of the armed forces. He needs to take responsibility on the same, because we cannot keep having Kenyans dying in his watch, and there is no action. Honorable Speaker, I want to stand on that, but I want also to support this statement fully, and action must be taken. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Maruma.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika kwa hii fursa umenipa ili kuchangia hii hoja ya kifo cha Albert Ojwang. Albert Ojwang alikuwa ni mwalimu ambaye alifundisha shule moja inaitwa Kituma kule Burawad, Taita Taveta, na mtu ambaye nilimfahamu. Mheshimiwa Spika, nimehuzunika sana kwa hii kifo, kwa sababu Albert Ojwang vile tumeambiwa ni kwamba alikuwa mtoto peke yake katika hiyo familia. Na najua baba yake alikuwa ni maskini vile tumeona katika vyombo vya habari, na alitegemewa na babake na wazazi wake ili abadilishe maisha ya ile familia. Mheshimiwa Spika, ni jambo la kutamausha na kuhuzunisha sana, kwa sababu alibeba kutoka Homa Bay na kuja mpaka police station huku Nairobi, kama hakuna vituo vya polisi kule Homa Bay. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, ni jambo la kuhuzunisha ya kwamba asasi za usalama zinatumika ili kunyamazisha Wakenya kwa sababu ya kuongea ukweli. Mheshimiwa Spika, kama mambo hayaendi vyema, hayaendi sawa, watu lazima wawe na uhuru wa kuongea. Mheshimiwa Spika, tusirudishwe miaka ya zamani, Mheshimiwa Spika, kwa sababu sasa tumeenda mbali sana. Na Mheshimiwa Spika, zamani nakumbuka wakati wa miaka ya 90 ilikuwa ukiongea ulikuwa unaangalia nyuma, na hata mkiwa kwa nyumba mnasema kwamba kuta zina masikio, kwa sababu kulikuwa na kila mahali watu ambao walikuwa wanaitwa maspai. Mheshimiwa Spika, hatutaki kurudi hayo maeneo. Mheshimiwa Spika, ni lazima uchunguzi ufanywe vizuri. Mheshimiwa Spika, katika hii nyumba nilileta statement, Mheshimiwa Spika, ambayo haijapata suluhu bado, haijapata majibu bado, ya mtu ambaye aliuawa kule kwetu Weruga ndani ya mikono ya polisi akiwa seli. Mheshimiwa Spika, Mwangoji wameeleza aliuawa pia, na mpaka saa hizi Mheshimiwa Spika, kamati husika haijaleta ripoti kamili, na ningependa kushinikiza Mheshimiwa Spika kwamba hiyo ripoti iletwe ili tujue Mwangoji alifanya nini, alifanya makosa gani, na ni kitendo gani kilifanywa na wale polisi ili yeye kufa katika mikono ya polisi. Mheshimiwa Spika, lazima hili swala liangaliwe kwa undani, lakini Mheshimiwa Spika, ningependa kusema Wakenya wasinyamaze wakati kuna mambo ya wakashifu, kwa sababu ni haki yao ya kuongea, na ni haki yao baada ya wameongea walindwe. Si kusema kwamba ukiongea ukweli kwamba hautalindwa. Mheshimiwa Spika, lazima Kenya turudi na tujue kwamba tuko na katiba mpya ambayo inalinda kila Mkenya. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Spika, kulikuwa na nguvu na uwezo wa Albert kupelekwa kotini, mwalimu Albert kupelekwa kotini na kufungulia mashtaka, si kumua Albert ndani ya jela. Mheshimiwa Spika, kwa hayo machache Mheshimiwa Spika, na
Senator for Meru County, Senator Kathure.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, also for this opportunity to give my condolences to this young soul, which you have lost in a very, very cruel circumstances, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, Kenya is bleeding this afternoon since we learned the death of Albert. And Mr. Speaker, as my colleagues have clearly put it, the Committee on Security of this House, let us lead by example. Chair Fatuma Nduro should suspend any other activity that they have for this week. Now I'm speaking as the chair of the Liaison Committee with the powers bestowed to me by the committee and the standing orders. No. That is why, Honorable Speaker, when we have matters such as this, at least the chair or the vice chair should be recording notes of what the members are saying, so that whatever they do in the committees, they will get input from the members, the senators. What we are saying here, we are not just talking in vain, but they should be here to take notes, so that when they meet the IG of police and anybody else, they have facts and issues that they should raise with them. I don't want to communicate to you directly, Senator Nduro, but thank you for coming back, because what we are discussing is a matter of national importance that needs a lot of attention. So I was saying that maybe this week you should suspend any other activity that you have as a committee and deal with this matter perpendicularly. How I wish that all these police commanders, the IG and all those people involved that will summon, including the CS, can appear before the plenary, not even to your committee, but before the plenary, so that we can ask serious questions that maybe the 9 of you might be able not to handle. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, today I'm very sad indeed that just the other day from Homa Bay County, we lost a member of parliament. Again, from Homa Bay County, we have lost a very young man who maybe could have aspired to become the member of parliament for Kasipuru Kabondo. So, Mr. Speaker, I think this is a matter that needs a lot of attention. It is an afternoon that we really need, not even to talk about parties. Whether there is an agreement, coalition agreement, or broad-based agreement or not, no Kenyan should die in a political cell. So don't tell us about the agreements on political parties. No, we are talking of a Kenyan, a young man who has passed on. So let's forget about the parties. Forget about whether I'm in UDA or not. UDA also condemns with the strongest terms possible this death of this young man. I'm a very senior member of UDA, and personally, I'm not happy that this guy, Pacha Ivunjike, don't mind. So, Mr. Speaker, let me...
Senator Hamida.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is sad, indeed, Mr. Speaker. I am deeply saddened by Albert's death. Mr. Speaker, when we talk about, I'm sure all of us will be talking about Albert's Albert's soul to rest in peace. And I'm just wondering, is his soul going to rest in peace really? After all what happened? Did he really deserve what happened to him? Freedom of expression, Mr. Speaker, must never be a death sentence. It shouldn't. And you can imagine a young life that has been lost. It is sad indeed. We call for a thorough investigation, Mr. Speaker. Albert's voice should not be silenced. I feel strongly, and I really appeal for justice, Mr. Speaker. The OCS, I hear the OCS has been interdicted, but does that mean anything? Does it really mean anything? He has just been, the story remains the same. It is sad indeed. It is devastating for this loss of a young life. Mr. Speaker, I feel that let us just stand by justice. It is painful, Mr. Speaker, as I speak. I don't have words for such. For someone just to be in a cell and died suddenly, with a lot of story and banging his head. I feel, the story does not add up in any way, Mr. Speaker. By justice delayed, Mr. Speaker, we say it's justice denied. Can this story, like you said, can it be done as soon as possible? Can it be tomorrow, not even if not today, Mr. Speaker? I stand with the family, and I feel the pain, and we hope that his soul is going to rest in peace only after the justice has been done. I feel my heart goes to the family of Albert, Mr. Speaker. I support my colleagues. Mr. Speaker, seriously, I don't know. I am so deeply saddened. I feel so pained that I don't know how to express myself in this one, Mr. Speaker. May his family have strength and comfort, go through strength and comfort during this time for the loss of their son. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Abbas.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, first and foremost, I want to join my colleagues to send condolences to the family of Albert Ojwang and the people of Homa Bay. Honorable Speaker, it's a very unfortunate situation that today we have lost a very young man at the age of, I think, 28, 29 years old, who was a teacher in this country. Honorable Speaker, it's very unfortunate. Albert was driven all the way from Homa Bay, 350 kilometers. In Homa Bay, we have police stations, we have courts, we have high courts. I don't know why this man was driven all the way, the late, up to Nairobi. That means somebody was ready to see him finished or dead. Honorable Speaker, those who are interdicted, the officers that are interdicted, are today denying that some of them are not in opposition, are not even on duty. And therefore, it means there is something hidden in this place. And it's over 20, since this government took over, 20 Kenyans died in police cells. That is where we were supposed to run to, where people have to seek security. But unfortunately, the way we lost young ones in the police cells is very unfortunate, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I think the Kenyan police want to see this country go into chaos. I think they want to see this government fails. Because every day we're hearing people are being killed and being shot. The police, I think, are going slow to show the world that they want to see the current government is not in support of their life or whatever. I don't know what's the problem. However, my Honorable Speaker, if this has happened, I think the highest leader of the security must resign in this country. That is the minister, the PS, and the CIG should all resign to show that this matter must stop. Not only suspending police officers who are very junior officers. Honorable Speaker, if the government feels they cannot tolerate comments, this guy only tweeted something, then these social things like TikTok and WhatsApp, this should be banned in this country now instead of killing young men. I think that's the only best way. If you cannot tolerate comments, then they should buy the social ethics. Honorable Speaker, finally, I want to request you, in solidarity to the family, through you, Honorable Speaker, this House will observe 1 minute silence in support of the family. Thank you so much.
Senator Onyonka Richard.
Mr. Speaker, I, with a lot of humility, accept the possibility that you have allowed me to vent on this matter. And I want my colleagues in this House to listen to me carefully.